Tail, switching my line, nigga. She hit my Twitter phone. Nigga to scrub on pussy.
Cadillac, Ron. Yeah. Bikini bitch. Yeah. Do what I want, cause there's only a few minutes left. Sent to death and burn where the cinders kept. Vaporize my soul in glass like I hit a meth. Pulmonary function is depressed, better catch your breath. My vision's so distorted, yeah, so it's blurred. Probably substance abuse and depression when it co-occurs. Fans hook, know the words, stand where it's so uncursed. Family members think my soul just nerve, got them so disturbed. Tell them I'm on the news, I was born to lose. I keep on living when I wanna die, rhymes confused. Touch me and suffer too, that's why my heart's abused. Too much pain, regretted past, make it hard to view. Veins get harder too, post-traumatic shell shock. Imprisoned by hell stars, hit them when the cells pop. I still sell pride, sitting on a jail cot. Getting drunk and sniffing black tar, why the hell not? Ain't got a pot to piss in, never be God forgiven. Ask them about Ryan is living, hoping that the cops will get him. I'll be lying if I didn't live a dark life. Feel like my heart sliced with a sharp knife. Wanna find me, I'm still chilling in the park, like holding on to something that'll kill me in my arms tight. Trying to figure out why I never let it go. Veins full of Mexico, these are like they Texaco. Absence the gas pump, obsessed with fast bucks. Hot mess, got stress, all of this is bad luck. Yeah, fuck it, whatever helps you sleep at night. I spent the last week on white, I ain't seeing right. See, I wrote this deep in a psychosis. Talk to tree people while I stop and smell the roses. Stopping from the cocus, Ron is losing focus. Not that I am hopeless, I'm just talking to the homeless. Someone once told me you find God in all the moments when you bothered by your own shit. I'm the father of these clones, bitch. All of them legitimate, crawling with the little kids. Copy me a little bit, start balling on the nickel, bitch. Homeless hotties want their nipples pinched when they sick and shit. I pack my clear luggage, hit the bricks, bumping 666. Ask me, I'm sick of things, caffeine and nicotine. I wanna drink so bad, someone pass me the Listerine. Back to make history for bastards that dissing me. Kids know skid row, crack kids are missing me. Legend down on 7th Street when I was on the homeless tour. I'm gonna die this year, pretty clear, I don't know for sure. Rhymes and pain, the song remains the same, and I know the words. Fuck a record, put the needle to the vein, dope is pure. My life is spent like $3.19. Downtown, bloodhound, find a sense, spider sense. I digress, I'm depressed, next shot might be rent. Man, it's cheaper, highs intense, nickel living high intense. Distorted hobbies, locking bathroom, moving toward the lobby. Sorta not enforce my body, yeah, in the porta potty. I'm just gonna kick it here, nobody interfere, till I hear that pistol clear, bam, in my inner ear. I'm just gonna kick it here, nobody interfere, till I hear that pistol go pop in my inner ear. What, yeah. Cadillac Ron, motherfucker, yeah. Makina Muerte, Paris Axe, bitch, yeah.
Junkies in Paris.
Yeah.
White junkies in Paris.
Well, I thought it was funny because, like, there was that song, like, Kanye and Jay had about Paris. And then the producer's name is Paris Zax, you know what I mean? So it was like, and I'm Cadillac Ron. So I was like, yo, junkies in Paris, you know. I thought it was kind of witty. You know what I'm saying?
Man, what's up, man? How you been, though?
I'm good, man. It's been a crazy year, but fuck
yeah,
it.
We want to chop it up about that, just like a little recap, you know what I mean, on that tip.
Okay.
But even before then, for the cats that don't know, man, we've been fucking with you for a long ass time, dog.
Yeah, man. Husky Radio is like, y'all were basically like some of the first people to like kind of see what I was doing, and you all invited me down here when a lot of people weren't really even fucking with me yet, you know. So I always got love for Husky Radio, man. OG Husky Radio.
Yep. What was that first track we heard, man?
That was Danger Woo, and we recorded that last probably November or something. I just got in the studio with Paris one day and we recorded like 3 or 4 songs, and I had him around, and I was like, man, I'm gonna put these songs out, you know. So,
but even on top of that, you're sitting on full albums, right now?
I got a few full albums, yeah, just like in the chamber, so to speak. So
is that purposely done, or is that just how it comes about?
I think, man, 2012 was so hectic, like the end of that year.
Yeah.
Like I was like almost died a bunch of times. I was in the hospital for like hella long. And
what'd you almost die from?
Fuck. Which time?
Any. Fuck.
Like car accidents, drug overdoses, you know, fucking being like, you know, violent street shit, you know, just like living crazy, man. Just, you know, I was in the hospital with like this crazy infection that was just like killing me. Fucking, I had to be put on like new antibiotics the government hasn't even like released yet and shit. But
What the?
yeah,
How the fuck do you get that?
just going hard in the paint, man. Fucking, just partying way too much, bro. You know, fucking.
Yeah, I don't mean to laugh, but
No,
you
dude,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
it was
Shit,
crazy.
some real shit, dog.
It was wild. We were getting it in, bro.
Word up, man. With that, you got Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah,
That's
man.
done. You have the Temptation of Saint Anthony, which is done.
Yep.
How many tracks for each of those projects?
Each of those is, I think, St. Anthony's like 13 tracks, and Crocodile Dundee's like 15.
15.
So
And then how many? And the Junkies in Paradise is available for free, right? Free download on.
it
Bandcamp?
was for like a couple weeks, and it still is probably online, but now it's like $4 for 4 songs. So if you want the WAV files and some good quality shit, I'm sure the download link, I posted the links for free too. I give all my shit away for free if anybody asks. You know, I always post download links and shit because the kids are gonna get it anyway, so I don't really give a fuck, you know.
Word up, man. And so since the hectic 2012, you know, you've been clean or you sober or?
Yeah, I got clean like August of 2012. Fucking basically like that whole summer just culminated in like a really insane
So how long you looking right now clean?
17 months.
So at what month is it? Because I know like people like Detail when they get sober and shit.
Right.
Like at what month is it where you could like be better than someone? Like, you know, like, oh, I used to do that and and look down on people.
That's like everybody. That's a personal path for everybody.
Okay,
you
but
know?
that's part of. Is that? Do
Nah,
they teach you that in the classes and shit? Like, look down on people.
Nah,
that
for
did
me,
it?
it's like people get clean and they want to get like patted on the back for like paying their cell phone bill and shit, you know, or like keeping a car,
Yeah.
you know, or like being a good dad or whatever. Normal people do that shit all day, every day, and they don't get fucking trophies and shit, you know. So I just try and be like, bet the best at everything I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like the reason that my name holds any weight in this city is because I was clean for a hella long time and I grinded super hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, thank God for that. So, because when I'm on one, I don't give a fuck about hip hop or fucking anything else but what I need. You know what I'm saying? So that's my experience. So when I'm clean, I'm just able to focus and fucking stay moving in all directions at the same time, you know?
Do you think you need it to write though?
Drugs?
Yeah.
Not at all, no. Because I don't write. I mean, maybe at first, yeah, that's like, you know, we can get high and write some shit, but it ain't even about that. It's like, I'm not trying to get creative. I'm trying to fucking die. I'm trying to like I party to death. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers, like, when I come back from places, they're like, damn, like, yo, don't let that dude in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit gets broken, fucking shit gets stolen, lives get ruined. You know, homes or just fucking wives get snatched. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, detail
People,
one,
you know,
to the
it's,
fullest, Holmes. Shit.
Yeah, we're just like one man army mission. You know, it's like, fuck.
Definitely known for the battling.
I'll put it like this: like back in
it.
the day, people used to think it'd be funny to like smoke a blunt with me or something, and I'm like, nah, you don't want me to do that, man, because I'm gonna jack you. Like, in a week from now, I'm gonna break into your mom's house and steal all her shit, man. And like, they're like, nah, smoke a blunt. But finally, I smoked the blunt.
A week later,
they all got robbed. You know what I'm saying? And like, then I'll like a year later, I'll run into them and be like, man, I told you, man.
Yes, it's their fault.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, don't fuck. You know,
well, there's water in the fridge over there. Help yourself all you want.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Only water.
Hey.
Anyone else offer him anything up in this motherfucker?
No, I mean, you know, that's the thing too. Like, I make light of it a lot because I think the battle rap scene is like, actually helped me in a way. Because most people, they kind of take that shit serious, and then you put yourself in an environment where everybody's like, you fucking junkie piece of shit, you know, deadbeat dad, faggot, and you're like, whoa. Like, the first few times I had to sit there and let a grown man call me all that shit and not punch him in the face, you know, I'm like, whoa, this is way out. And then I kind of flipped that to work to my advantage, and also in my music, to the point where, like, I'm not exaggerating. Every single day I get messages on Facebook, fucking Twitter, whatever, and it's people like, yo, you're a fucking inspiration. And like, I'm like, what? I wasn't trying to inspire anybody. I was just trying to tell you the truth about my life. And these kids are like, yo, man, I fucking got strung out, and like, I relate to you as a battle rapper more than anyone else because you talk about fucking real shit. And like, so it's kind of crazy because like, I never intended to write positive music. I wanted to write the most fucked up negative shit ever, you know? Like, I just want to vomit on a fucking track, you know what I'm saying? And But at the end of the day, I actually turned this whole thing into something like super positive. I'll be on tour, fucking kids come up to me and want to talk about their struggles and their problems and shit. And I'm like, yo, I ain't your fucking therapist.
And I don't have that.
Yo, I'm making rap money. I'm making fucking psychiatry money, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But
you're going to have to buy 3 fucking CDs.
Yeah, I mean, and a shirt.
And a shirt.
Yeah.
Other than that, we ain't going to even chop it up. MaquinaMuerte.com, FullCycleRecords.com, Bandcamp, Cadillac, Ron Yard, all that. You got a battle coming up too, right?
I got a couple battles in the chamber right here. You know, I'm battling Daylight February 15th in LA at like a special event, and that's kind of crazy, like, because I think Daylight's like my favorite battler, you know. So that kind of the way that whole thing came out, and he's probably right now like the most controversial battler out there, the one people are paying attention to the most, and you know, he actually set that up. Like, he asked people like, hey, who do you think I should battle? And the fans were like, yo, battle Cadillac Ron in LA. Like, damn. And so he hit me up and we set that up, and I think that shit's gonna be fucking crazy as fuck. I'm going up to Calgary, Canada. If I can get into the country, you know, fucking I got a battle up there in February. That'll be my first international battle. And LA Battlegrounds in March. I mean, you know,
7 battles in 2013. Did you turn any down or like dodge anyone?
No, I don't turn down battles. I don't dodge anybody, man. You know, like I'm at a point in my career where I do get paid to battle. You know what I mean? So the only reason I would turn somebody down is if it didn't make sense to do. Like, if I got a lot of other battles going on and the paper isn't right, then I'm probably gonna move on to something else. But
do you, like, for 2013, did you win every battle you were in?
I would say yeah, except the only battle I lost was probably the Tantrum, and that was a crazy situation, and it was also like my first battle in King of the Dot, since I no-showed at Vendetta, which was like, and I'm like the only guy that can do that, by the way. I don't encourage fucking everybody to try and follow my path.
A no-show and then still get booked to battle.
Yeah, I like no-show at like the biggest event in my life. Like, it's like, you know, it's like. And then I'm just at home watching the pay-per-view and shit, fucking.
Oh shit.
But and then I talk about it, and then I tell everybody at the next battle, like, haha, I know it showed you faggots, like, and they're like, all right, book them again.
Yeah, it's definitely not the blueprint for any other artist. I mean, it works for Cadillac.
It works for me, dude. But yeah. So like the Tantrum battle was kind of wild, and I mean, I didn't underestimate him, but he came with this third round that was just like super, super way out. Like, the kid, he's an Asian dude. Fucking, and like, he did it math homework style, just fucking stayed up, and he like, I mean, he spit some shit, you know what I mean? So I would say that I was like, yeah, I'll give him that battle.
All right.
You know.
Just caught up on the Johnny Storm.
Yeah.
Johnny Storm has, like, you know, he does good out here, you know what I mean? So somewhat, you know what I mean?
Storm's cool.
So how about that one? What rounds could we say for that one?
I say me 2-1. Yeah, and I think like I'm ahead in the polls online. Most of the YouTube comments are like 50-50, but in my opinion, I think that's like the best kind of battle there is, where it's like, if half the people think he won, half the people think I won, that's debatable. That means y'all both really did your thing and went the fuck in. I will say, like, I've never experienced crowd bias like that before, where you know, being in Orlando, Florida, and flown out there and paid, and then you start spitting and everybody starts fucking booing you. And you're like, wait, you guys paid for me to be here, you fucking idiots. Like, why are you booing me now?
Your entrance to come in here was for me to fucking...
Yeah, and I'm like, whatever, dude. You know, I already got paid, so if you want to boo me, that's fine. But I definitely felt like that was happening in Orlando, and I still wasn't shaken by it. I fucking stayed up there and did my thing, you know. So
I mean, the Dominican part of the battle was just, fuck, you're in Orlando, and I'm like, damn, we can't fly out there. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be a while before we get out there, and you know what I mean. And you're just out there, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the crowd and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But even with that, man, you're known for the racism, and you know, you're a little too good at it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm kind of like,
man,
you know, cause I got you, you know, but I'll be in there sometimes like, I don't know, man.
It's not even racism. I think people get it all twisted up. It's fucking battle rap. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, let it be known.
I'm serious. Like, I'm not a racist by any means. You know, like, anybody knows that about me. What I'm saying is, in battle rap, I saw a double standard kind of happening, where it was like, yo, against some people you can say whatever you want, but against these people you should not say this, this, or this. And it's like, man, fuck that. If I'm battling you and you're not prepared to hear fucking whatever it is I'm gonna say, I might talk about your fucking kids or your dead grandmother or fucking. If I get under your skin and make you want to fight, then you lost the fucking battle. Then you want to go fight, then go be a boxer. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you want to fight, we can go fight anyway. I don't give a fuck. So if I hope that somebody fucking punches me in the face at a battle. That's like, or shoots me. I don't give a fuck. Like, cause that just makes me fucking more famous of a battle rapper. They're like, damn, Ron got shot. That fool's. That's the best. That's the best line someone ever said. If I'm like, hey yo,
if you got someone to shoot you after
if
a
someone
battle
kills
rap?
you for talking about something, they're like, damn, you know.
But is it too though? Like some cats, especially when you're up on like the YouTube comments, if some people just take the shit too serious.
Dude, people tell me I should be dead. They tell me my kids should be fucking like, you know, killed. I mean, if you're thin-skinned, fucking this shit really ain't for you, you know? It's like, this is fucking a cutthroat. The music business in general, you know? And I think at least battle rap is like keeping it real, because like, I mean, the scene out here was like music was so watered down with mediocre motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And nobody is telling whack opening acts they're whack. Everyone just says, oh, yeah, good show, man. That was tight. And they're like, oh, man, those guys suck, dude. All these pre-sale artists are just fucking sucking dick, going, playing these shows, and everyone tells them, good job, man.
Good job, man.
Yeah, that was tight, bro, for sure. Or, you know, when even I'm guilty of it, too. When producers send me whack beats, I don't tell them, hey, man, your shit's whack. You know, like, I just don't reply to their email. Or I'm like, yo, I'm busy, whatever. But I think right now it's a time in the era of hip-hop in LA where people need to be told they're fucking whack.
And only battle rap is doing that.
At least we can say what we want in that shit and be like, yo, you're fucking garbage, you know? And on the YouTube comments, people don't hold anything back.
Definitely.
They're like, this dude sucks, you know? They're like, fuck Cadillac Ron, you know? But you got to get used to that shit, man. And it also makes you, like, I've always been a musician first before a battler. Yeah. And that's, like, always been my priority. And at the end of the day, like, I'm always regarded as someone, they say, hey, he makes better music than battle rap. And I'm like, good, that's what I want to fucking do. I battle for fun because that's fucking, you know, that's what we do. But, you know.
Well, keep up the good work,
thanks,
man.
Bro.
Got Daylight in February.
Daylight, yeah.
So, you know, make sure you handle that. FullCycleRecords.com, MaquinaMuerte.com. And what's up with the full band, man? You doing a band thing too, man?
Yeah, man, we just played our first show fucking like New Year's Eve. Fucking, which was super crazy. And we got fucking Jesse Rubens, and we got Annie Hardy from Giant Drag, and fucking, like, basically it's like this super group of like indie rock, rap, fucking just psycho shit, Full Cycle Records. And I'm just like, why the fuck not? You know what I mean? Fucking, if Everlast can do it, why can't I? You know what I'm saying? But we're just you know, it is what it is.
Word up, man. Thanks for coming through, man.
Yeah.
As always, you already know what's up. OGHUSKEYRADIO.com. Stay posted. More interviews to come. Junkies in Paris EP. Bandcamp, Cadillac Ron.
Yeah. Every time the phone rings, my mother gets bad news. We just found your son with a gun and a black dude. Photograph for records cause he's covered in tattoos. You're no one in the system until somebody stabs you. Meet me at the blind spot, see me, I get high like creepy in my white socks. TV till my eyes pop, never date a stripper. Rap game, David Fincher, quote all the death scene, Ed Gein. Favorite scripture, why you ice grilling me? You'd rather take a picture. These scorpions alive, but I always save the pictures. Keep them in red velvet bag with my talisman, dope hat.